Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Colin'S Corner, episode number 9. The title of the video, Turn Your Insecurities into Art, could be found on my shirt right here, if you can see it. Here we go. There we go. Turn your insecurities into art. So let's talk about that. Where did I get that from? So there's this DJ. He makes music. He DJs for artists or whatever. Mainly the rapper Logic, one of my favorite music artists in general. A lot of you might think he's corny, but what the hell. So DJ Rhetoric is his name, is his stage name, and that is his thing, is turn your insecurities into art. And he's very big on that. And that's something that has been big for me because as someone that creates, as I consider myself an artist, I make content, I make stuff. It's an art, like what you do, whether it's writing or painting or whatever it is art, right? So you have to find a balance between feeling your emotions and sitting there and actually being with them and getting them out. You can't just keep it all in. You cannot keep it all in. You have to find outlets. So for me, my outlet is for my insecurities and the way that I feel is let me talk. Let me get that out there. Let me make videos about the way I see things or how I feel. And I haven't gotten too personal, more like motivational and stuff, but that's thoughts that are in my head, stuff that I feel I need to get out, whatever's on my mind. For other people that's writing, I've talked about how journaling is not really my thing. I've tried to do it, I just can't do it consistently. A lot of people journaling for a lot of people, for everybody, is an amazing tool. It's an amazing thing if you commit yourself to it. That's art. Art doesn't have to be something that you share with the world. Art doesn't have to be a painting that you that you hang on a wall for everyone to see. Art doesn't have to be a song that you record and that you release for everyone to hear. Art doesn't have to be some grand big thing that you're putting on a stage for everybody. Art is just you expressing yourself in whatever way feels right to you. Turn your insecurities into art. So when we talk about insecurities, we talk about things that we feel we're insufficient, we feel that we're lacking in, we feel that we're not good enough, whether that's looks, whether that's personality, whatever that is. I felt very often that I'm not enough, right? I feel a lot of people can relate to that. The feeling of not enough, whatever that may be for you. You feel like people don't accept you, people don't understand you, people don't listen to you, people aren't hearing you, those types of things. People don't care about you. That's another big one. You have to find a way to get those things out there. You have to find a way to express that so you don't hold that in, and that's valid. The way that you're feeling is valid. I'm not here to be your therapist, but I am here to tell you that, hey, it's okay. We've all been there before, and not to invalidate the way you're feeling by saying everyone's been there before, but everyone deals with their own stuff. Everyone deals with a feeling of I'm not enough, I can't do it, or whatever, that self-doubt, that doubt in your head that's been created by whatever it is. Everyone has that feeling. Everyone has the feeling of just angst, the feeling of no matter what I do, I'm not enough in this certain area. A lot of people don't feel good about the way they look. I have friends. I have a friend that's starting to make vlogs and stuff, and she's always like, "Oh, I look terrible in this video, and I don't look like this, and I don't look." And I'm like, "All right, brother, not brother, but brother, relax. It's gonna be okay. You look good. You look fine. You're putting yourself out there is a dangerous thing because you open yourself to criticism from everybody. You are so brave to be doing that, and you are so courageous. Don't care about what other people think about you when you're putting yourself out there. That's the advice I try and give my friends that's going through this when she's making vlogs and stuff. And I mean, it's hard because like that's something like I don't deal with my like self-image, but other people do. I deal with like my thoughts, like people not hearing me, people not understanding me, people not like listening or like, engaging in what I'm saying or my thoughts or whatever. But if you feel like you don't look, whatever, that you don't look enough, that you're not attractive, that you're not this, that you're not that, you don't, and it's tough. It's tough for me. It's tough for, this is a soft area. This is a, it's a gray area because I don't want to offend anybody or whatever. But you can honestly look at yourself and either say, I'm out of shape and this is something that I can control, or this is something that's out of my control. And if it's in your control, then man up and, if you want to be better, be better. Don't let people shame you into it, but be better for yourself so that you don't have these feelings anymore. But if it's something you can't control, if you can't control your nose because your nose is too big, who gives a fuck? Like, calm down. All right, nobody cares about your nose. Like, you're insecure about your nose, okay, but that is not the deciding factor of your life, and you should know that. So let me get back to the main part of the video here, which is the art part of the video. Turning your insecurities into art. What do you call art? What do you consider art, and how do you make art? You just express yourself, man. You just do whatever feels right to you. You want to paint, you want to sing, you want whatever it is, but you have to express yourself in some way. You have to get those thoughts out there. You can't just sit here with those thoughts because they consume you. And the problems that you have only get bigger when you don't address those thoughts, when you don't address those feelings, when you don't get those things out. So, yeah, going to therapy is nice and whatever, but like, create something. There's something in the mind that when you create something, it just releases these endorphins. It releases whatever you call that. Whatever you call it. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what these things are called. I'm a smart guy, generally speaking. Whatever those things are called, whatever that feeling you get is called, when you create something, you just feel that. You feel like I put something out there. Like, whatever God is working through me, I just created a piece of art that is so unique nobody could ever do it. And it doesn't have to be some Vincent van Gogh, Starry Night, whatever. It doesn't have to be, Da Vinci. I almost said DiCaprio. It doesn't have to be Da Vinci. It has to be you. You, whatever you're feeling in that moment, make it you. That's what's important. So don't worry about the shape of your nose or your ears or, your hairline or your height or whatever. For goodness sakes, I'm shorter than the average man. Like, I'm a short guy. And I like, embrace that stuff. Also embrace your insecurities. Embrace the fact that, hey, this is who I am. And that's okay. But again, don't embrace things about yourself that you can clearly change that you know aren't good. If you're overweight, don't be like, hey, body positivity, I look good. Go and change that, because no matter how good you try and convince yourself that you look, you could always be better. Me too. And this is coming from like this skinny kid, this like skinny athletic muscular kid. Like, hey, I'm 135 pounds. I'm trying to gain weight. That's probably the thing I'm most insecure about my body, is that I'm small. But I'm in the gym every day trying to fix it. I'm trying to get my calories up. And you can do the same. Like, put your mind to it. Like, that's the other thing, is like changing your insecurities. Is like, if you can change it, do it. Why wouldn't you? That fear, let that fear drive you. That fear of you're not good enough, let it drive you. Let it make you a better person. Let it drive you to create something that nobody could ever create. Whether you choose to put that out there for everyone to see, or whether you just choose to keep it in your drawer, at least you got it out there. But get these feelings out, all right? And that will conclude the video. If you have any video ideas, please drop them in the comments. Please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. We got some great stuff coming on the way, including the podcast, the Collective Consciousness Show with Colin Reich. New episodes starting very, very soon. It's going to be a big summer for the Collective Consciousness Show. So thank you all for your continued support. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you later.